You know that painting from Ghostbusters? That painting used to terrify me as a kid. I thought it was so creepy. You know when he's like above the fireplace, like, and he's like that. I mean, it's probably actually not that appealing with my face. So if I've given anyone else a bit of a freak out, then apologies. Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sam Scott-Thorne and I am a vocal coach based in Glasgow. Now, if you'd like to meet and explore your voice a little more, you can find me on sstvocals.com. You can also find me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook and Patreon, and I'll put the handles down below and over there. Over there. So if you'd like to consider becoming a patron, you have access to things like early release of reactions. You can become a reaction, you can fast track them. There's going to be educational patron exclusive videos on there. So consider becoming a patron and help shape my channel. So this song is probably on every kid's Halloween playlist going. It is iconic, it is a classic, it is ageless, it is Ghostbusters. We are going to listen to Ray Parker Jr. He is the guy that sang Ghostbusters, and he's doing it live in somewhere. I don't actually know the name, but I know it's from 2016. So, let's go ahead and get spooky. Love this song. So his voice is really, really cool. It's very slick. It's got that R&B kind of flavour that is so effective. But it's actually quite a nasalised sound as well. I think sometimes we forget that you can nasalise to make things sound cooler, and it's not this irritating sound that so many people seem to like categorise it as. If there's something weird and it don't look good, that's a nasalised sound a little bit. It's a combination of your velum and your epiglottis making changes in space, so that the airflow is getting manipulated into that kind of sharper sound. So I think it's a combination of the two almost, but if there's something weird and it don't look good is a nasalized sound to me, and it's really, really cool. Very quickly, that was a lovely low larynx position that he did. I ain't scared of no ghost. So he's dropping that larynx to make that sound deeper and richer. It's not actually that low. That's I ain't scared of no ghost. If you're going to pull it up and nasalize it, I ain't scared of no ghost. Just gives it that real weight, and it's almost like velvet. It's a lovely sound. Let's do that again. Everyone's having an amazing time. I like the way that he's using more speech patterns into singing. If you're seeing things through your head. It's very casual. He's not worried about hitting a vowel in the proper position, whatever that is. He's just doing it the way he feels it, and it gives it this really authentic energy. It's just cool as. I really, really like this. Ghost. Love it. See, that almost had a little bit of an Asper energy to it. Who you gonna call? He let a bit more air get through there and it became a lot more of a relaxed sound. But he mixed it really well so it blended into that sound rather than it just dropping completely. It's really good. He's got a really good use of like tiny little creaks of fry, and he's very good at scooping as well. They're all very subtle vocal movements, but super effective. So that was him almost going into a more head voicey kind of place. Ow! But it sounds like he's not hugely comfortable there, or he just hadn't set it up properly. So it kind of had a little bit of an unstable sound to it. But you can tell he's kind of just like chilling. Like he's not really that concerned about anything. He's just having a good time. So it could be that little note just took him by surprise and he's like, oh yeah, ow! And it sounded a wee bit shaky, but it's cool. He ain't bothered.
Let me tell you something. Bustin' makes me feel good. Don't get caught alone, no, no. Hey, y'all.
There was actually a point there where I think he would have benefited from going into his head voice, but he stayed in his chest voice and it didn't quite hit at the angle he wanted it to. But again, it doesn't matter.
Who you gonna call? I can't hear you. Who you gonna call?
That was good head voice.
Who you gonna call?
He must have known that I was talking about him from the past. Because at the end, I can hear you was really well supported. So he can head voice. I don't know what the issues were before there. Just a placement issue possibly. So that was Ray Parker Jr. doing Ghostbusters. Such a fun song. Like, it does get quite a lot of flack for being kind of naff, you know, like it's just done to death sometimes. Done to death Halloween, but it is like a really funky tune. It's just, it gets the party going and it has to be on every Halloween playlist. It just has to. So I hope you liked that reaction. If you did, please give it a like and a thumbs up down below. And if you want to see more from me, hit subscribe, ring the bell, and anytime I have new content, you will be the first to know. So I guess all that's left for me to say is thank you so much for joining me. And how are we going to buy this one? So I guess all that's left for me to say is thank you so much for watching. And if you're watching vids of a vocal coach, who you gonna sub? Sam Scott-Thorne! That's so stupid. I apologize profusely. Bye.